Good morning and welcome, Team Southside, where teamwork makes the dream work. Mr. Reynolds here.
And Mr. Miller, along with
Jameson.
And whose class are you in?
Miss Hendry's.
All right,
Nice.
Jameson's in Miss Hendry's class, and we'll tell you a little bit more about why he's with us in just a moment. But right now, go ahead and stand and prepare for the pledge.
I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. Happy Monday morning.
Happy Monday.
And of course, with a new week comes a new mystery.
I'm excited.
Right, and this one's kind of interesting.
Yes.
All right, so there was a staff outing last week, and it was to go bowling. And so Miss Mullinax, Miss Tolliver, and I went bowling, and we're bowling on the same lanes.
Have you ever been bowling?
No.
Oh, well, you'll have to go bowling one of these days. Wait, I saw some doing bowling in the gym today.
That's right.
Have you ever done that?
No.
Okay, well, you get to, I'm sure.
Yeah, you will.
So the mystery is, on the very first game that we bowled, what was our combined score? So how much did Miss Tolliver score, Miss Mullinax score, and did I score all three of those together?
So you
I
got
want
to add
you
all
to,
three up.
Yes,
Okay.
to give our combined score in the first game that we bowled.
I don't know how good they are, but it could be some high scores.
Well, let's at least narrow it there, okay?
Yeah.
So if each of us bowled a perfect game,
Okay.
as high as we could possibly bowl,
What's a
that would be
perfect game?
300. So you can get 300 pins, your score is
Yeah.
300, if you knock down them all on every ball.
Is that for one person?
For one person.
Okay, one person.
So if
300.
all three of us scored 300,
Okay.
that means that the most we could possibly have scored is
900?
900. That's right.
Did I do
And-
right? 300 plus 300 plus 300 is 900, right?
Maybe.
I think it sounds pretty good.
And, of course, what's the lowest we could have possibly have scored?
Lowest. 0? Oh, I guess that's right. You don't hit a pin the
That's right.
whole
If we
time.
were all through only
I had to
gutter
think
balls,
about
it
that
would
one,
be a zero.
That could also be 2.
I've thrown a few
Yeah.
gutter balls, unfortunately.
All right, so go ahead and try to figure out what your first estimate is, and then we'll give some clues about how we scored that will help you out as we go throughout this week.
Yeah, you might want to ask some of those people he mentioned how good a bowler they are. That might get you
It
some
does help,
insight.
yes.
Yeah.
All right, today is Veterans Day,
Yep.
and on our Veterans Day, we're going to have an assembly, and all of us are going to meet together at 9:30 in the gym to watch our fourth graders perform, and also to honor some veterans that are going to be coming here to Southside to watch the performance, and so we can give them praise.
So we're going to have quite a few guests in the building.
That's right. I think that we're going to have more than 70 veterans here, so
Yeah.
yeah, so it's important that you are on your very best behavior.
Absolutely very best behavior.
And so Jameson, you see, Jameson actually is our principal of the day. Look at this
Loving
little
the shirt.
And he's going to help us out with some things that we might do during an assembly. So what are some things that we need to make sure we're doing during an assembly, Jameson?
Listen to what the teacher said.
Oh, I love that
I
one.
like that one.
No matter who is speaking, make sure you listen carefully.
When you all go into the gym for the assembly, what should you do? How fast should you go, or how slow should you
A little slow and a little fast.
go? Okay.
Make sure we're
Run or walk?
Walk.
Very good.
also, and then while we're sitting down, we want to keep our feet still, so no
One little trick.
no stomping.
Yeah, stomping.
Yeah, I believe the
Yeah.
last assembly we had, I heard some stomping going on in there, and it gets really loud, and it's hard to hear the person, and so you need to make sure you keep those feet still.
So again, no stomping. Make sure you're respectful. No stomping.
All right, and so another thing that we're talking about with this is you have these portrait of a learner competencies, and one of the competencies is being a responsible contributor.
Responsible
And
contributor.
you guys can be responsible contributors in the audience
Yeah.
by paying attention, and if they ask questions, raising your hand to help answer those. So we're going to try to be responsible contributors. And we also are going to start using hand motions to go along with these Portrait of Learner competencies. So responsible,
You remember what that is?
we're going to use as if we're holding something in our hands. Like we're being careful and we're being responsible with it.
Yep. Taking care of it. Responsible.
All right, and then contributor, we're going to do, it's going to be like making a circle like that looks like the world, as if we're not only contributing to here at Southside, but contributing to the world as a whole. So anytime you hear someone say responsible contributor, you're going to go responsible contributor. Okay?
Responsible.
So everybody practice that. Responsible contributor. All right, and then as we go throughout this week, we're going to learn the other competencies and their motions as well.
Awesome.
All
What do you
right.
think, Principal of the Day? We do pretty good?
Yes.
One last thing is you probably noticed already this morning some students in the hallways that have on these belts, and they are safety patrol belts, and their job is to make sure that as we're in the hallways we're doing the right things.
Doing the right things.
And we've talked, and you've talked in your classes many times about that. So if someone with a safety patrol belt says, hey, you need to slow down, or you're being too loud,
Or you drop something.
then you need to make sure you're being responsible and listening to them
That's right.
as they try to help us do the right thing. So safety patrol, you'll see those
Yeah.
out and about. Make sure you're paying good close attention to them.
Tell them thanks for helping out. We appreciate it.
All
Yeah.
right.
I think we've got it. Veterans Day is coming. Safety Patrol, Principal of the Day.
I believe that's a wrap
Yeah.
then. All right.
All right.
So, Jameson, we always want to see our students being,
Safe, respectful, and responsible.
Awesome.
and of course it's,
Always a great day to be a Southside stallion.
bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.